Hey guys, it's 10:58 a.m. on a weekday. It is, what day is it, guys? I'm so off on my time. It's Thursday. Yes, wow, the week is flying by. It's Thursday, 10:58 a.m. and I am meal prepping again. I thought I'd share this with you. So I'm meal prepping. I'm using this brand called Corn Chicken Tenders. It's a meatless, soy, gluten-free, non-GMO product, and it's fully cooked. All you have to do is just heat and serve, and you can just mix it and stir fry it and create all kinds of cool things. I really like the texture of it, and it absorbs the flavor of whatever you cook with it. So I'm kind of doing that Korean inspired dish again, but just using this instead of the tofu. And then I'm gonna serve it with some rice and some broccoli. And I just bought fresh broccoli, and I'm just going to, wash it and then steam it. And then these are the sauces that I showed you in the previous video, which I'm going to be using again. So yeah, just going to saute all of this together. I'm going to probably add some onions with this, saute this with onions, and then add the sauce with it. And you can serve that over rice and then have the broccoli with it. So that's meal number one. Then for meal number two, I'm thawing out some Orange Roughy fillets, which I'm just going to do some basic seasoning on with a little bit of lemon pepper and salt, and then I'm going to bake those. And I will be serving that with Brussels sprouts, and I got them pre-bagged. It is already washed and ready to eat, but I will wash it again, and then I'm going to toss it with a little bit of black pepper, onion powder, and salt, and some olive oil. And then I'm going to bake them in this Corningware dish for about, let's see, 25 minutes on 375 with the lid on, just to kind of soften it up. Then I'll take the lid off and bake it for another maybe 5 or 10 minutes, just to kind of cook it just a little bit more so it won't be too firm. And then I will serve it with these baby potatoes, which I'm going to quarter and then toss with this seasoning here. It's called garlic jalapeno, and a little bit of olive oil. And then I will also bake those at 375 for about 25 minutes. And yeah, they're gonna come out really good. So that is a meal, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. And I just wanted to share this with you since I'm still on my journey of trying to meal prep and eat healthier and exercise. I'm not showing myself on the camera right now because I'm still in my PJs with my hair tied up. But yeah, I'll show you the finished product and show you how I package all of that. So stay tuned. So now I have tossed the Brussels sprouts with the olive oil, the pink Himalayan salt, and onion powder and some pepper. So it's already tossed, and now it's ready to just be put in the Corningware dish. It's really simple, guys. So you just want to kind of spread that out, put that in there. Make sure all the pieces are kind of down in there, and then you're just gonna put the lid on top, and the oven is at 375, and we're just gonna bake that with the lid on for 25 minutes like I said. Then we're gonna take the lid off and bake it for like another 10 minutes. Okay, so I am checking on the Brussels sprouts, and so it looks like that. They've been steaming, so I want to just pierce it with a fork to see if that's tender enough, and it is. So now I like sorry about that camera going out of focus, but so it's about the right consistency. It's not too soft or mushy. So now I'm going to remove the top and just let it cook for maybe 5 more minutes, because I like for the outer leaves to kind of have like just a little brown tinge of crispiness to it. So I'm going to push it back in there for 5 more minutes. And so the broccoli that's going with this brand of meatless cubes. It's like I say, soy based, and it's like a chicken substitute. So that has been sauteed with the Korean barbecue sweet and spicy sauce, and the rice is completed. So this is one completed meal, and the Brussels sprouts, as I said, are going to go with the Orange Roughy, and the new potatoes are being cubed. So this is what I mean, just quartering the potatoes. Now once they're all quartered, I will toss it, as I said, once again, with this garlic jalapeno, a little bit of salt, and some olive oil, and then we'll just bake that in the oven, because by then the Brussels sprouts will be done and I can pop those in the oven. Now these I'm going to actually put on a baking sheet, so that's what I'm going to put the potatoes on. Just going to evenly spread them out and bake them for about maybe 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes. And then we're going to take those out, and those will be ready, and then we'll do the Orange Roughy. And it'll be easy to do because it's already lined, so I can just pull that out and put a new liner in and then bake the fish. Alright, I have just taken out the Brussels sprouts, and this is what I meant by having just a little bit of a brown tinge to the Brussels sprouts after you've taken it out. So that is what they look like. So those are done. Now I'm going to put in the baby potatoes that have already been seasoned with olive oil and the jalapeno and garlic seasoning. And the jalapeno and garlic seasoning already has sodium in it, 100 milligrams. So if you want to add more salt, you can, but I'm just going to leave them as they are, and we're just going to pop them in the same temperature as the Brussels sprouts, which is 375, for about 25-30 minutes. We'll check it at about 20 minutes just to see how they're coming along. So that's the last thing that I am prepping, because everything else is done except the potatoes, is the fish, and I'm using just Old Bay blackened seasoning. And I have already doused each fillet with the blackened seasoning on the front and the back. Now you can use cooking spray to spray on the aluminum before you put down the fillets, and I'm just using a generic Food Lion brand. I personally like using a pat of butter on the top when baking. I just like the butter taste on my fish, so I'm actually going to slice slivers of that. When I say slivers, I mean just slivers. You don't need a lot, and place them on top of each fillet, and then bake it at 375 for like maybe 15 to 18 minutes, because these are pretty small fillets, and then they will be ready. They're done. So that's it for the Orange Roughy fish. So these are the baby potatoes. They're nice and brown. I've already tested them with a fork, so they're tender. They're ready to come out, and the Orange Roughy is ready to go in. Orange Roughy has been prepped, and it's going in the oven at 375, and that's going to be in for like maybe 15 to 18 minutes, and then we're going to take that out, and then all our meal prepping will be done. Meal prepping is complete. So here we have, this is the vegetarian friendly dish over here, vegan friendly, no animal byproducts in it at all, no GMOs in any of these. So here we have 5 of those, so that's for vegetarians or vegans. And then this is pescatarian friendly, those who don't eat red meats. And so we have the Brussels sprouts, the baby potatoes, and the Orange Roughy. So meal prepping is done for at least the next few days, and I just wanted to share that with you just to give you some ideas. Everything is portion control, using the palm of your hand as a gauge. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see you next time, and happy eating, and here's to good health. Bye.